Hello and welcome back to Diamond Society. Now, today, like I said in the last episode, I am going to be starting off inside Red Star City. And a lot has changed. It's looking very, very impressive now. And I think it's time for me to add in my little 2 cents on this. Now, as you can see right now, I've done some preliminary, basically I've laid out the foundation of what this build's going to look like. And this is actually just a walk around because this is also going to be a gated community. Meaning that this walkway here is only to be used by those that live in the condos that I'm building. It's kind of a bad joke, I know. Basically a dog walk. However, it's going to use what I colorfully refer to as 1930s safety technology. As in, there is none. There's no fire escapes. It's just stairs and maybe an elevator. But it's going to take a while to build because I have to measure and figure out all the little statistical things of how it should look. But I want to at least get the main lobby and the first room. The lobby's like, it would probably, if I was to floor it out, it would probably be about 2 or 3 floors. And I'm also only probably going to get done with the sandstone bit today. Now these are just so I can figure out where I'm at as in relation to spacing. Because I won't be able to always see this down through. So I wanted to make it more noticeable that this is a gap here. And something will go onto that back section. I'm going to fall off a lot. So basically what I'm doing is 3, 4, and 5. I switch to these, and I also want to put down notes. I at least want to put down, oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to fall a lot, I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is going to have one here, because this is going to go here, here, and I think here. I'll have to double check that. But that's going to be that corner. And like I said, this back here is going to be there, 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 and there. Do believe. I'll have to double check it. If that looks about right. Yeah, that's right where it should be. Because we're going to take these out. And we're going to pop the torch there. And I did a dumb thing. Now the one thing I had to do to this is I had to move it over a little bit because I couldn't measure it the way I wanted to. And that lamppost was in my way. But let me just kind of finish this real quick. I need slabs. Put a little slabs here. And then put that there temporary. Because we need these slabs. And then that doesn't look great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a little edit here and figure out where I'm wrong at. Okay, well, I've got the basic out shape of one section done in the front here. I'll make sure nothing's coming up behind me. And as you can see, these two spaces here are going to be windows and the corner of the building. Now, the sandstone around here is kind of like a skeletal structure that's going to go around the white concrete. And once I show you what this is going to all look like, after the time lapse, of course, you'll get a better understanding of what's happening. So, without any further waiting, let's go ahead and start our time lapse. Alright, well, I think it's about time to do the reveal of what I've done so far. And there it is. I know it doesn't really look like much, but trust me when I say that is a lot of sandstone I placed. And this is, like I said, just the outer shell. But yes, there's just a few jack-o'-lanterns. Nothing to be alarmed about. Nothing at all. Be kind of bad if there's so many jack-o'-lanterns on a roadway. Just saying. Holy crap, that's a lot of jack-o'-lanterns. Of course, when I want to show this, it is raining. But as you can see, I've got the glass in place. Got all the archways and all the side walls in. This back bit was a little bit harder to deal with. I'll make sure nothing's coming behind me. But as you can see, I've got that all pretty much in and situated. Of course, this side's the same as the other. Quite large. And I got a little story to tell you though. This morning, after I'd finished doing all this the night before, I woke up this morning at about 6 o'clock. And for some reason, I had thought I had miscalculated this whole thing by 2 blocks. But then I realized this corner here on this wall and on the joining wall over there is not quite what it should have been. And of course, I'll be fixing that as I go, because the next bit is the addition of the white concrete blocks. I've also got the entryway. I kind of like this look. Yeah, I like how this, you come up through here, and it's just a double arch. One big and one small. Now obviously I need to place my floor in for the lobby. And I did this, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to make the door look. And my original concept was to have a 2x2 piston door that came out and pushed these out. But then I decided, you know what, if I just put these blocks here and then carpet on string, no mob's going to be able to walk through here. So in essence, this is an invisible door. Nothing can come in, and anything that's in here can't come out, which makes it a little bit nicer to deal with. But in the next clip, or next little bit, I'm going to actually add in the white concrete, and I will come back once I have some of that in and some more of the sandstone in. Alrighty, and I'm actually done with the first floor, and I think I'm going to actually call it here today. But before I do, I want to come out here across the street, which is lined with pumpkins, and look at that. I know it's not much, there's still some detail lacking, but you kind of get an idea of what the entrance is going to look like. I had to do a little bit of modification to the back side of this, but what I want to show on the inside, got my fence, is that now there are these support columns right here in this by the entrance and in the middle here. And yes, I know that's a big flat wall, but as soon as I get the interior done, you won't even notice that that's a flat wall. I'm going to put stuff on this side and on that side over there, and of course the main kiosk, which will be right here. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I think this is actually turning out better than I hoped, which is a good thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed putting this together. And until next time, have fun.